What's up? I'm Empathetic Chicken. Excuse me. And I don't know, I just felt like I should do like a little update, like a life update video, just because like the past couple months were a little bit stressful. Well, not really. It was kind of like not, but it should have been, maybe. It was, but it wasn't. I don't know how that works, but excuse me, I'm gonna try to explain. So, I mean, whoever watched my little video back in August knows that I got fired from my job, and like I learned a bunch of stuff about myself and how I was just like overdoing it and just angry and all that stuff. You can watch the videos if you want to like know the details of my little oversharing. But yeah, so I was good for a while. Like I was just kind of chilling and enjoying my freedom because like I had worked full time, like, and I mean when I first started my other job, it was just like a lot of overtime. So I mean I was going, and then like the whole thing with my dad happened, and that kind of just like took a toll. It's just been like a rough patch for me for a while. I mean, not saying I'm special, everybody's got rough patches, but I mean, you know, I'm me, so I only know what I go through. But yeah, I've just been drained for a long time. So losing that job was like both terrifying and like relieving. Or relief. I don't know, whatever, however you say that. I was relieved. But also like hurt, you know, from the shock of it. But overall, I enjoyed my little break. Like, I tried to prioritize my little art. Like, I'm still working on my decks. Like, I'm planning on doing a Kickstarter eventually. And I'm just doing some adjustments to my other deck, my Chicken Transition Oracle, because for anybody who knows me, like, they know that I did the deck and the borders are not my cup of tea. Like, I do not enjoy how they look, even though, like, I mean, they still function as an Oracle deck. I just don't like the presentation of them. So the plan is to reprint them, but have a better like formatting so that I can actually appreciate the art on them and not just look at the borders is what I do. I feel like I do. But yeah, so that's in the works. I've been working on that. And I have my other deck pretty much done because it's more like, God, I'm so sorry. Like, I got my little Coke coffee over there. Like, I ain't had one in about a month. It's just like, but yeah, it's got me a little bit burpy. But yeah, I got the other one done. It's pretty simple. It's just like basically like affirmations. So I just did like, I inked the words on them, and I mean, I have videos about that. I did record a video. I haven't posted it yet, but just like the process of what I was doing. But yeah, that's its own little thing. It's a little bit simpler than my other deck that had like the full illustrations. But I mean, pretty much I'm just working on like formatting the new deck too and getting them ready like the right size. I'm planning out ahead of time. And then, yeah, I guess whatever's left after that is like making the Kickstarter page, which I looked into, and it was like a pretty detailed process. And I gotta make me a little budget. Like I've been in contact with like deck printer people and stuff, and I figured out probably which one I'm gonna go with. So now I just need to like compile a list of things like shipping costs and it's just basically anything that I'll need because it's a whole ordeal. So yeah. Anywho, that was like the little primary focus during my little break. And I mean, putting more time into like my little online stuff. Like I listed a bunch of prints in my shop just to like, because I'd always like put it off in the past, or like I tried and then just like got discouraged. But now I'm just like, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna just put them up there, and whoever like needs them will find them. Like, and if not, it is what it is. Like at least I can say I tried to make the online thing work. But I just feel like it's basically a timing thing, because I mean it took me like 3 years to get to like 50 subscribers on YouTube, which is like a big deal to me. But I mean, I realize that my like topics and stuff aren't very like, I mean, tarot and oracle cards are like bigger now, I think, than they have been in the past. But like, I don't know. I feel like my approach to them is not like the mainstream like love readings and all that crap. Like, they're just, I mean, sorry. I'm not trying to diss anybody that does that. I'm mostly talking about like the soap opera readings, like, you know what I mean, if you know what I mean, like the ones where they're just like spouting off the drama and yeah. But anyway, like, I feel like I could get popular really quick if I did that, but I don't wanna. I'm not really in it for popularity anyway, other than just trying to like do what I love, like to make money and not feel drained in the process. I'm just like working a job that doesn't mean it, you know what I mean, like just that, even though I think I have to like temper my expectations and just like that's what I've done going back to work. Like, I mean, I wanted to try to do the whole like work from home thing with my business, but I'm gonna be realistic about it. I don't really have a reach like big enough for that yet. But I mean, it's slowly growing and I'm not gonna get discouraged. And I'm really not opposed to like working like a regular job, like as a means to do my other stuff that I actually love. So it's all good. But I don't even remember how I got on that tangent. But I've lost it all. Pretty much, I just wanted to say, like, I'm alright. Like, things have shifted. Like, it was like the end of the world when I got fired, but now it's like everything's way better. And I have 2 jobs now, which like seems like overwhelmed, but it's actually not. Like, it kind of worked out perfectly. Like, I got me a little local job now. I can get to work in like 6 minutes. Like, there's this one song that I listen to every morning on the way to work, and it's like the perfect song because it ends right when I get into the driveway. But yeah, so I got that little job, and like the people are really nice. Like, they appreciated me like from the start. It was just like, I'm learning that like if things feel like easy and they just work, then it means like it's for you. That's just what I'm, yeah. Cause like all the things, like my best friend, like our relationship, excuse me, it just like works. It's never been like an issue. And I'm not saying that like relationships don't take work and it's not like you never have issues, but I'm just saying like for the most part, it's just like you understand each other and it's just like a pretty okay experience. It's not like constant questioning or like drama or none of that stuff. Like, so I feel like this job was like a good start because it just was like I went in, put in my application, and I mean, this might be this like a one-time thing that just I lucked out, but whatever, I'll take it, like, because I've just been through some crap and I'm ready for my little break. But yeah, just went in, applied, and then like within a couple hours I got a call, did a little phone interview, and it scheduled me to come in the next day, and then I basically had the job. And like it was a part-time position, and then the guy saw my experience and all that. He was like, well, I think you have potential to be full-time. And I was like, hey, man, I kind of do need money, you know? But I was willing to take what you had. So like it worked out. Now I'm going in there. I got me a full-time position. I'm close to my house. I get to basically like do things that I'm like pretty comfortable with, because I mean not that you always have to be in your comfort zone, but it's just like nice to not have like extra stress of like having to learn something else new. But I mean, basically I get to use my little like therapy experience of like running the clinic and doing the office stuff here, because like I'm like an office assistant, and they have like a front, it's like a candy store. I'll go ahead and tell you that. You might need to know that if you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I just help the little ladies in the office, like, and then I run the little store. I mean, I was a little scared about that, and I ain't the best like customer service person. I just get nervous. I mean, I think it's funny that I can like be on YouTube and be all you know, but like in person I'm kind of awkward. But yeah, I think I'm doing all right. Like, everybody says I'm doing all right. Like, they say I'm doing really well, proud of me and everything, you know. So it's just like a nice change to actually like not feel insulted at your job and just like not have to like defend yourself, you know. It's just like so nice. So I'm really happy about that. And then I got my other little like part-time thing. It's like online. So I'm just like it's manageable. It's just like this. I don't know. It's just that little cliche thing about like all the junk having to go for something better, you know? And I don't know. Everybody don't believe that, but I feel like it kind of helps me to think of things like, as in like they always balance out. Like if it gets really horrible, then that means it's about to get really good, and then like it's just the cycles, man. The cycles of life. Like, and I just try to ride the wave and just go with it. And I don't always like do that. I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I'm not, but I'm learning to like just go with it, because I don't know the plan. Like, I can only do what I can do, and if I'm in a situation, I mean, I just got to be in it. You know, you can't really change it. I mean, you can change your outlook. That's about it, is what I think sometimes, when you can't. Because I mean, I couldn't really do much. I couldn't get my old job back. Like, I kept applying to places. I couldn't get a job. Like, nothing was working. And I was like, oh my God, like what? And every time I did my little card pulls, they were like, hey, just surrender and trust and all that. So as much as I didn't want to, I did. And then I kind of just like took like the actions that I took that weren't like, you know, angsty and I'm just like, ugh, I'm burping and stuff. I'm so sorry. Like the actions that I took that weren't like rushed and angsty and just like, oh my God, like, you know, those are the ones that like worked, you know? So I think there's something to this like let go of control thing. I feel like that was my biggest lesson in all this junk. So yeah, now I'm at a point where like last week was my first week at my full-time job. And like, it's long hours. I mean, not really, but it just feels long to me now, because like I've had 2 months off work, so I'm just like getting my schedule adjusted. And so I was used to going to bed at like 1 a.m. Now I'm like, I gotta get up, be there at 7, so I got to get some sleep. And then we've been getting off around like 5 and 6. So I'm gonna just have to get my little time management going again. And yeah, I'm just trying to work through like, yeah, just the work-life balance thing, because I want to prioritize, like I still want to prioritize my little personal art project stuff and all of that. I'm gonna get me a little groove, but I think for now I just gotta like stop putting so much pressure on myself to have it all like figured out now, because that's one thing I've been feeling myself getting stressed, like thinking like, oh my God, like you just got so much to do, like you're never gonna, like it's like that little loop starts playing in the back of my head that like I always have told myself, like if you have a full-time like normal job, then you're never gonna have time for you and like your things that you enjoy, you know. It's just life. You just gotta sacrifice your happiness for like a job, you know. And that's why I was so angry before, but now I'm trying to like challenge that little mindset. And like, while I do feel like it's not very balanced, like I do wish that there was more of a work-life balance, you know. I'm willing to compromise and like do what I can do, and I feel like I can manage my time like better in order to do the things that I want to do. It's like last week my dang neck was killing me, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get up earlier and I'm gonna do my little yoga practice thing to help my neck, and then I'm gonna do my little card pulls, and then I'm gonna go to work. And I felt better like those days that I did that. So yeah, new plan. Freaking prioritize what I actually care about and what I need, instead of just being like, oh well, I don't have the energy. I'm just like, I'm conflicted with that, because I don't want people to think that I'm saying like that capitalism doesn't drain you, because it definitely does. But I'm just like, I'm just taking a stand for myself. I'm like, you know what? I might not have the energy, but you're not gonna take my freaking life, like my little life spirit. Like, you can't have it. No, like not anymore. I'm not. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see how it goes, but like I said, just being easy on myself, let myself get adjusted, because I am in a new place and been through a lot of crap. I don't even feel like the same person anymore. Like, I mean, I know we're never the same because things are always changing, but it's just very weird where I've come from. But I mean, I feel good in the moment. I had my little like grief spell a couple days ago. It all just like fluctuates, so I'm just going with it. But yeah, it's October now. I'm really excited. I'm doing my little like card pulls for October that I planned like last year. And I might do some of the little like drawing stuff, but I don't know. I'm just like not, like I said, I'm not sitting here trying to put too much pressure on myself, but I'm still gonna find that balance of doing things that I like and that make me happy and feel like life is worth living, because if I'm just living to work, then that's not worth it to me. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, not really. I mean, with the Kickstarter thing, I had planned to launch it in October, but that's kind of like not gonna happen. But you know what? I never planned to get fired from my job, and you just can't plan for things. So I'm gonna just, you know, whatever. I'm gonna give myself a minute to like reorient myself and launch it when it's done without having to put all that pressure on myself. And yeah, that's the goal. But it's all good. Next year will work too if I don't get to it this year. Yeah, I think that might be it. I just wanted to pop in with a little like personal update, because I know that sometimes I'll be posting some stuff and it's like, oh my god, is she good? Ooh, I need some chapstick. I ain't good in that aspect. That'd be alright. So yeah, I'm good. Talk to you again soon.